Good morning, everyone. Good to see you. I don't usually do mornings, but I got my do what you love Java. Today is I Am Us USA worldwide event. Swamiji Viswayogi is going to be giving a discourse about the unification of the world. Blessed are we to be a part of this beautiful experience of future history. What you're seeing today is future history. Today is future history. Welcome to that future history. Hello, Carmen de Shasha. Good morning, Nancy. Nancy, I just confirmed our friend request. It wasn't a whole lot there, so I wasn't sure if you were a real person. Good morning, Leanne. Rena on Facebook, YouTube. Let me see who's on YouTube. Rena's on YouTube. Love me some Renage. All right, so today is a little different. I don't have the link yet. They're going to be dropping it soon. So I'm going to be disappearing here and there, in and out. We'll see how it unfolds. Hello, Kelly Bauman. So today we're going to be talking, but yet you're going to experience the divinity of this man right here. Man? It's not really a man. Good morning from Iowa, Leanna says. Good morning, dear. It might be hard for people to understand that this individual, I'm going to move him around a little bit. Let me show you Swamiji a little closer. This is Swamiji Viswayogi. Sri Viswayogi Viswamjee Maharaj. God on earth today. This is his 9th incarnation. He was the first God-realized soul to walk on the earth thousands upon thousands of years ago. He's back. What you're looking at is an incarnation of all the avatars that have ever come to earth. All of them. This is Swamiji, myself. Look at the joy in my eyes. Look at the light in my son's face. When you hang around this kind of energy, this is the things that begin to happen. Let me go check something tonight. Tonight. Wow. Thank God I got my coffee. This morning is trial and error, so I'm doing things a little differently than I ever have because I have no choice. Everything seems to be right. Can everyone hear me okay? Send me a yes, please. Everyone can hear my voice okay, yeah? All right. Good morning, Lewis. So they're going to have some speakers today, but the discourse is going to be from Swamiji. The light that comes off this man I have a cat I have to tend to. She does not understand, so unfortunately I have to use a water bottle. I don't like it, but I have no choice. My equipment is very expensive. So, Carmen said, thank you, Carmen. So this morning, we're going to be speaking about Swamiji, a little about what's happening in the world. Come 10 o'clock, before 10 o'clock, I should be getting that link very soon. Swamiji is going to lay out the layout of what it requires for all of us to become a part of the prophecy in the future, which will be history. Nancy, I'm not sure what it is you're saying. Can you spell that out a little clearer, please? Can you please listen to Keith? So, I'm just going to hang out with you. Take your time. There's no rush. There's no presentation today. Just Want to come here and be in the space with you, drink my coffee, hang out with my kitty if she decides she's gonna simmer down, y'all. If you want to dialogue with me, by all means, I'll talk with you. I came on a little early because I want to play this out, hang out, give a shout out for those who are familiar with my work, and if I have changed your experience somehow over the years, a donation to Center of Light would be wonderful. Let me see my Kiki. Will let me pick her up. You want to come say hi to everybody? You want to come say hi to everybody? No biting. No biting. No biting. She's still in that kitten stage and she wants to play bite. And I tried letting her do it for a while, but I got all kind of tore up. I'm just going to put an end to it. I'm good, Leanne. Thank you. How are you, dear? So I'm going to look around a little bit, see what's happening, because this is all new for me. Get your coffee, get something to eat, get some breakfast. The world is changing. But you can bet before it gets quiet, there's a big noise coming. There's a real big noise coming. There's a real big noise happening now. And we're living within limbo, between the space of heaven or hell. Heaven, hell. The monkey in the mind is a hell of a thing, and it will talk you into a space of what will feel hellish to you. Hopefully, I have no doubt, when Viswamjee begins to speak, he will put us in that place. Now, mind you, when you listen to Viswamjee speak, he's not speaking with this. It sounds that way for our benefit. It's not what he's speaking with. He's speaking from here, the Sacred Heart, and he's going to push outward. His dialect is a little challenging to understand. If he says religion, what he's saying is religion. If he says Christ, he means Christ. Use your ears. More importantly, use your heart. Because no matter whether you get it with your ears, it will slam your heart and it will burst it open. But you have to be in the field. You have to feel it. There is no higher teacher on the earth than this individual right here. He is the gate to God, completely open. He's done so many things to, through, and with me that I have no doubt. Beautiful man he is. And when you're around him, his light engulfs the entire proximity of everyone around. And you have no choice but to be reverent. And something begins to happen. Welcome everyone. Good morning. Leanne says, pronounce it. What is the it? How do you pronounce it again? Viswamjee Viswayogi, if that's what you're asking. Viswamjee Viswayogi. In fact, here's his website. Let me double check. Kitty, you're welcome to come sit on my lap and be a part of what we're all doing. But you will not run around and bite on my wires and scratch my cloth, scratch my leather computer chair. I just can't let you do that, sweet pea. I can, but I won't. But I love you. If you want to know more about this divine incarnation, peruse this website. No one here is trying to convince you, but I am. I'm trying to share with you my passion of the power of this divine man. couple of stories real quick while I go look to see if the link has been posted yet. Of Viswamjee being in his space of omnipotence. I just finished one of my books, For the Love of God. And as soon as I finished the last grammatical change, I hit save on the document. And after 14 years of writing this book, I stood off of my chair and said, thank you, God. And on my way to the bathroom, my phone rings. And it's a lady by the name of Mona Winfrey. I think she's going to be speaking today. And Mona says, hey, Keith. And so we meet and greet for not seeing each other after many years. So what can I do for you? She says, Keith, a divine man from India, God, basically. Good morning, everyone. Meet Crystal. This is Crystal. Hello, everybody. She's full of fire, bro. Here's your treat. Go get it. Here's another treat. Go get it. Here's one on the bed. Go get it. There she goes. So she says, this divine man from India come found you astrally, and he wants you to interview him on your radio show. And I said, sure. I've never physically seen this man, nor has he ever physically seen me. So we're standing in Unity Church, where I'm not sure if this, some of the discourse I believe is going to happen at Unity Church this morning. And then it's going to come from India, the live feed from Viswamjee. So I'm standing in Unity Church. Here's the aisle that goes all the way to the back. And I'm standing here, and here's the other side. Viswamjee comes up the aisle, because the altar's over here. And he takes a left, and I'm standing right there, and he looks directly at me and says, I've been waiting on you. My sister Anjana will tell you about his ability to change the weather. They were going to do an outside event, and it came down like cats and dogs. He says, I'll be right back. He goes upstairs, comes down about 2 minutes later, says, all right, let's go. The rain stopped. They did the event. As soon as the last person walked in the house when the event was open, the sky cracked open, and it all just came down. So, hanging out this morning with Kitty Cat, boy, is she a handful, and you, and enjoying every moment of it, looking forward to being in the presence of my beloved Lord, our beloved Lord, whether you know it or not. You may oppose, and that's okay. Reading some of these comments. Y'all guys are cray. Did I just see Keith Hill? Keith Hill, good morning to you, sir, or good day to you, sir. You in England, or at least the UK. So, I'm just hanging out for the moment, and I am going to be bouncing back and forth, trying to get this live feed, waiting for that link to drop. So Viswamjee is what's known as an avatar, a divine descent, literally God projecting itself from the throne, if you will, onto the earth. In fact, we're no different. We're doing the same thing ourselves. The problem is, the clear mind is not so clear. His mind is clear. He's a pure vessel of that which he is. What I want to explain, share, help you to understand is, most people think the Lord is a man. They think it's Jesus, namely, and he is. They also think it's a man or a divine person, and it is. But that's not what it is. That's saying the Lord can only be a one thing. How can the infinite be a one thing? The Lord is not a person. That's not what the Lord is. God comes in the form of human beings so we can see how the divine walks, talks, acts, and behaves. So we can be like it, so we can all lift ourselves up into ascension. The whole purpose of Jesus. I am in my Father's in me, and I am in you. He did call you brother. That's not what the Lord is. The Lord is the Lord, that which rises from the earth. It's all things. It's omnipresent. But it comes in the form of presence as a human being. Swamji Viswayogi. Kid you not. You hearing this presentation, not necessarily from me, but through this blessed and which I am graced platform, Center of Light. But hearing this presentation from Swamji will change you on cellular, atomic, light levels inside of yourself, whether you understand what he is saying or not. You are receiving not only darshan, which is blessing of a holy man, but you're also receiving Shaktipat. What is Shaktipat? Let me show you what Shaktipat is. It's gorgeous. Looking at this picture, of my son and myself and Swamji. His hand is up. Do you think his hand is up just because he's saying, hello, how you doing? He is saying, hello, how you doing, with his hand up. But that's truly not what is transpiring, or all that is transpiring. What is transpiring is, though you may think this is a static picture frozen in time and space, the light phenomena coming off this picture alone is changing you on light, cellular, atomic levels that you are not even aware of. The energy that is pouring through his hand right now is reaching you. It's called Shaktipat. So many people are not as fortunate as we to be here right now, to simply listen to God, Jesus, talk on the hill. So Swamji is Jesus, Swamji is Buddha, Swamji is Krishna, Swamji is Muhammad, Swamji is Satya Sai Baba, Swamji is Paramahansa Yogananda, Swamji is the embodiment of everything that is pure, good, whole, and infinite. She won't stop. It's getting tiresome, to be honest with you. Good morning. Ouch. So let me go double check this link. Also, for those who are new here or have been waiting for the opportunity because you don't know where to find the link, my new release bestseller, Homecoming: Crossing the Bridge to the Soul, I'm posting now. If you're interested in purchasing it, it went number 6 in UK bestseller. Also, if you have read it, I would, at this moment, would be very, very good to leave a review of this lifelong work of mine. She's beyond full of energy, Kelly. She doesn't stop. She starves for my attention. When I give it to her, she runs away. So she wants to play this game, and I understand that. And then she wants to start biting on wires, and then she wants to start scratching on my leather sofa, and I can't let her do that. So I don't have any other recourse but a squirt bottle. She can get mad, she can get upset, she can distance herself, that's okay. She's setting her own territory. She's setting her own experience. She's sovereign. Do what you need to do. But you will find your place, and when you find your place, you can like it or not, or I can dismiss you, which I would love to have her. And so now she's climbing on my chair, you hear it? So now she goes out the room. So now what she's going to do is stick a paw into the door and start meowing. All right, y'all, good to see you. Welcome to Center of Light. This morning, Swamji Viswayogi is going to be giving a discourse. Let me go check to see if the link has dropped. Still waiting on that link. I'm going to send a message. Feel free to get your coffee, whatever it is you need to do. You all right? Let me send a message. Take your time. I'm not in a hurry, so I'm going to do a couple of things. Use the restroom, get you some grubbage. Who am I contacting? I'm contacting Unity Church. There we go. Unity Church of Practical Christianity. A Hindi man, he's not really Hindi, at a Christian church. How you like that? That's what today's about, actually. World unity within the religions. Let's see what happens. Let me contact my sister Anjana. Good morning, sister. Just making contact with you to find out if you know any more about that link. I am patient. I just want to make sure I have everything in order. That was supposed to say, I am patient, not impatient. LOL. Or maybe the truth has come out, I'm impatient. So, Crystal's out. I wish she'd be here. Carmen says Crystal got her 15 minutes of fame. I wish she would be here on my shoulder, on my lap. And I get it. She's full of kitty energy. This leather chair now has puncture marks all over it. So I guess the chair belongs to her. That could be one of the things she can use as a scratch post. Oh, it doesn't work that way. She'll use this as an opportunity to go to other places. I got a message back. The event is taking place here on our Facebook page. And if you have joined the event, you should get a notification when it goes live at 10 a.m. Perfect. So 10 a.m., we got 30 minutes to live. I was going to say kill, but I like 30 minutes to live better. So how about some music? Let's take a little short pause. Some Lavender Soul, going to be right back. I made a boo-boo. I saved this particular format to another one, and everything got moved around, so... How about breathe? Good morning, y'all. Time I take a breath at least.
Trust that I will guide you in whatever you do. Just remember to breathe and do your very best to live in love, give in love, be in love, and love you shall receive.
myself and know there is no one else but me and God.
Good morning, sexy human creatures. Good to see you here on this earth, for what it's worth. But something today in all of us, because you are present, is going to be birthed. That is a fact. It may be seeds that are dropped. Some may get the bang right away. Doors are going to open. At least that's what I'm hoping. But you can bet, don't fret, you will get divinely wet. I let my cat back in. She's chilled. She's on the bed. She found her place for the moment. I really wish you'd climb all over me, but that's coming. 5 o'clock every morning. So I'm laying in the bed sleeping, and wherever my hand's at on the bed, this is her head. She'll come put her head under my hand and start nudging me. Rub my head. So I give her 10, 15 minutes of that. She wants more, of course, but then she understands that he gave me what I wanted. So let me share with you a quick story. Sleep experience I had the other day. 3 days ago. Long dream short. Someone told me, Keith, pay attention, really soon messages are coming. So I'm sleeping. And I'm in this cosmic experience. And it's not so fun. This experience was dark. People eating people. People cutting off their own phalanges to share with some of their friends at this spirit party. Eating people. Demonic. And for me, many of my experiences I've had always start up with something extremely dark, only to shift to something infinitely cosmic and beautiful. So I'm at this party and I start to catch on what's going on, and they see me or feel me or sense that I've shifted because I become aware of what's happening. So I decide I'm gonna make an excuse to exit the party. And they say, where do you think you're going? I said, I left my shoes and my cell phone at home. I'm gonna go get them and I'm gonna be right back. They said, you ain't going anywhere. They had plans to nibble on my bones. So I started to fly. Made myself project and I started to fly. And this guy shot me with some darts. He says, "You're going to fall asleep." And I did. When I fell asleep, I'm lifting into the universe. And if you can imagine using your physical eyes right now to look upward and to feel the expanse of the sky was Jesus. And it was made out of stars, gold stars. And when I realized what was happening, he did this to me. And let me back up. Right before this guy started blowing these darts at me and I'm running to get away, or just trying to get away, running to get away, I was in a hall, and on the wall of this hall was a number 5. Number 5. Someone recently told me I'm going to be getting messages really soon. So here's this number 5. And my cat has been waking me up with her head in my palm for the last 3 mornings at that point at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm running down hall number 5, take a right, and I exit and I go up into the sky. There's Jesus made out of gold stars, and he opens up his arms. I flew into his heart. I flew into Jesus' heart, the sacred fire. Soon as I entered it, guess what happens? Crystal is in my hand, nudging me to wake up and rub her head. Guess what time it was? It was 5 o'clock. Good morning, sexies. Are you doing what you love? Doing what you love is going to raise your vibration. Being of service to other people will raise your vibration. Doing what you love in service to people will shoot you through the roof. All right, let's see what's happening. I got the information I needed about the link I'm going to be posting shortly, but I'm not going to post the link. I'm actually going to broadcast it here. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Kelly. If you're still here, send me an exclamation point. Just an exclamation point. Let's see what's happening on YouTube. Rena says, I have the beads. I have the beads on. She has her beads on. Everyone, wonderful. Whoever has been sent Japamala, which represents prayer beads, that's Viswamjee blessed. Maybe it'd be a good time for you to put them on as an intention to connect. Fantastic, Rena. Fantastic. Hello, Melinda. Melinda says, Jesus, take the wheel. He took the wheel, all right. So what I was saying earlier, we're living in two timelines. We're living in limbo and purgatory, right in the middle. And we have moments of joy, bliss, peace, happiness. And then something new happens in the world and we get pulled into it. The Rona, vaccines, this, that, election, this, that. That's all noise. It's noise. Fly into Jesus' heart and see if any of that crap matters. It doesn't. It's not that it's not important for our evolution on the earth. Where are you in the dance? Consciously is the most important question you can ever ask yourself. Because in these two timelines, one timeline is absolute divine consciousness. The other timeline is absolute undivine unconsciousness. But this is where the real spiritual work begins, is the understanding, the integration, and the graduation to truly, fully embody the divine principle that it's all divine consciousness. In this wholeness of consciousness is people who hang out on that side of town who like riffraff, nonsense, and folly. And on this side, people like to hang out and have a good time. But it's all part of the divine play. It's all part of the divine leela, the divine sport. Because we can all have what we want. Good sport, bad sport. You can have what you want. Even if you have what you want unconsciously. Some people are happy being miserable. Some people are sad that they can't be happy. What is the truth in all of that? Regardless, the truth is you. You are the truth. And when you see for yourself that you are the absolute truth, here's the good world, one timeline. Here's the bad world, the other timeline. And you think you only have a choice. Well, yes, I do. And likely I want the good world, right? Good. Everyone wants the good world. But you're so loved beyond measure, that's not what you're worth. You're not worth the bad world nor the good world. You're beyond that. Who is this being that believes they only have one of two choices? Who is that being? That's the third component. What is this third component that is watching this play thinking they only have two choices? So that means at your disposal is not only this one or that one, but all of it. This is the gate that we're living in. And today, Viswamjee is going to share with us how we can draw together, come together, and draw collective power. He's going to be speaking about the unification of humanity and worldwide peace. To be able to experience this is truly a blessing. It is. So we have 15 minutes. Let's see what's happening in the room. Leanne says, I just burnt my toast. Get a butter knife and scrape it. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Carmen de Shasha says, wow, that's one epic divine message. Yeah, right? Again, for those who are just arriving. As you listen with your ears, some things are going to be a little challenging to understand. I'll give you some of the words that he will be talking, he'll likely use that may be a little difficult to understand with the ear. One is Jesus Christ. He's going to say, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Another one, if he says religion, it's going to sound like religion. Religion. Also, when he talks about the heads of states, meaning people in office or the heads of a country, the head, I don't know how you pronounce it, but you'll get it. Allow yourself to relax into his discourse. Of course, you will fall into it, and then you will fall into the true ear, the one who is truly able to hear. And that's the third component. That's your divine self. How do you find that third component? I'll show you right here, right now. As you're looking at this screen and you see me talking, good morning, by the way. You're loved beyond measure, at least by me. Turn your head away from me and listen to my voice. Turn your head away from this screen and listen to my voice. That's the third component. The eyes can pull in very distracting information. And as your head is turned away and you're hearing my voice, that part of you, that aspect of you has always been aware. It's always been aware for eternity. You can turn back now. That is the space you listen from. The real space. The divine space. Let's see what's happening in the room. Someone posted something at length. Leanne says, dream, great spirit came to us, me, am. I'd been back from South Dakota for Lakota Sundance a couple of weeks. The Lakota ceremonies are powerful. Yeah, no joke, right? The eagles were flying, circling. The hoop was floating in the sky. Chanting began, and pure excitement of pure love shouting, he is here, he is here. The experience for myself was all indescribable. No joke. It's almost blasphemic to try to use words to describe something so sacred. Not only is Viswamjee on the earth, Satya Sai Baba just left in 2011. Jesus Christ is on the earth today. Well, then you say Viswamjee and Jesus, yeah, they are the same. But I am saying that the personality of the man that lived 2,000+ years ago, that we've known through history as Yeshua ben Joseph, Jesus Christ, is alive on the earth today. He told me so. He told me that my dream experience and my work surrounding my speaking of him and my bestseller, The Divine Principle, wasn't a dream. He says, listen to me very carefully. What a blessed day this is. Please feel free to share this everywhere. We got a few more minutes left. Get you some coffee, some drink, something to eat. Get your toast. Here's a toast. So this presentation discourse from Swamjee is going to be coming from India. Now that's a long way. When I went to India in 2000, listen to this. When I left Memphis, Tennessee and got on the plane, the first plane, when I got to Satya Sai Baba's ashram, it was 3 days later. That's how far India is. Layovers included. 36 hours. So in all that distance, the technology, we just have to find out. But Swamjee is surrounded by powerful, important, intellectual people. Carmen says, awesome that you mentioned the gate. Last year around this time, you had an amazing live feed about the key to the gate. Maybe I'll do a watch party. Thank you, Carmen. An amazing live feed about the key to the gate. Coincidentally, I was just looking for that video in the wee hours of the night. And here you are talking about the gate to heaven. And it's a gate. That gate that I flew in Jesus' heart. In fact, that gate is right here, right now. That gate is this presentation. Is this platform you, we, me know as Center of Light. This is the gate. Or at least a gateway to cosmic consciousness. In fact, point is, you and I sitting here together are waiting the arrival of God in the form of a human being who is the gate will begin to flood your experience, and in heaven you will be. We got 10 minutes. I'm going to go on a song break, and then we're going to start to not buckle in for the discourse. We're going to take the buckle off. We want to move in a current. There's trust in this current, in this vehicle. We don't want to, in life, put your seatbelt on, and spirituality, take it off. You don't need it. Fall into trust. Go for a real ride. How about some Divine Lover? My spiritual band, Lavender the Soul. Your Divine Lover's coming in a little bit. There's going to be some people reading, and then Swamjee's going to give a discourse. It'll last till 11, so I'm assuming Swamjee's going to talk for 30 minutes. So we have 30 minutes to wait for Swamjee. I'll see you shortly.
You will never be alone. I am.
All of my life, all of my days, I feel you there beside me. All of my lives, all through my days, I've seen places far away. Wondering just where, time and again, I have come to know you. Wondering just where, time and again, you
is a state of mind. Bliss is a state of heart. Heaven is a state of being.
Deep in my heart, I know you're there. I can always feel you guiding my life to see the light that will lead me to the truth. When I create, when I feel love, whenever I feel you with me, I celebrate times of my life. There is only you and me. For you are my mother,
My soul.
my divine lover. I celebrate times of my life. There is only you and me. Help me live.
Good morning, sexy, divine human creatures. We are experiencing future history. The story of how it all unfolded for generations to come. They will be telling this story. And we are part of it consciously. Not only because they're going to talk about mom and dad and my great-grandfather, but they're going to be talking about these types of events that changed the world, that changed you. Everybody has their own world, their own universe. Universe, one verse song, one song. It's all one song. Viswamjee is gonna be the conductor of the cosmic symphony today. Time is coming. Let me see what time it is. 5 minutes. I'm preparing to grab that link. Let me do my dance. Let me get the I Am event. There's going to be some speakers at first. So I'm setting up everything that I can to make sure I can grab that link as soon as possible. And I will speak to you what's happening as I'm doing it so you know where I am when I grab this link. Leanne, have a beautiful day. Come back and watch this presentation. It will have the same effect. Spirit understands your lifestyle and what you have to do. Like I said earlier about that picture, all right, so we're counting down. We got 4 minutes. Again, for those who are just arriving, while I'm thinking about it, is anyone experiencing freezing in the video? Maybe just one of you say no. Use that word, no. That way I know exactly you're directing, answering my question directly. Anyone experiencing freezing? Today, Swamj is going to be speaking about unification. Keith Hill says, no, it's fine. I'm scanning it all, so to speak, and transmitting you in the realms. Blessings. Thank you very much, Keith. Good. Very good. Good. Leanne says, I ain't going to. I gotta go. Good for you. All right, so do a little refreshing. It may require to really jack up the volume on your device. I know how some of these remote feeds go, and I know how people just talk normally. I just have a big mouth and I project very loudly. So I'm gonna do everything I can to boost that audio signal. In fact, if it may require headphones to where you can really key in. So before it starts, if you have some headphones near, might be a good possibility. Again, for those who are just arriving, let's review that Swamjee's dialogue. He will be speaking English, but it can be tough. Good morning, beautiful Pensy. Swamjee's dialect will be tough. You have to allow yourself to really listen, not only with your ears, but this space. But as you listen with your ears, some key words that you won't be able to understand what he's saying is religion is going to sound like religion. Jesus Christ is going to sound like Jesus Christ. Heads of state, the heads of countries, the heads of the world, it's going to sound a little strange, but you will figure it out. Once you fall into the experience, just allow yourself to be present with it. My little Crystal's being an awesome girl. She's always an awesome girl. She's just a handful. Dear Lord. Go get you some coffee. But make sure you do what you love. It'll bring you joy, peace, bliss, abundance, monetarily as well as inner fulfillment. I figured out a couple of years ago, you know why people drive crazy on the interstate in the morning going to work and also coming back? Because they want to stay at home as much as they can, as opposed to going to a job they hate. So they stay there as long as they can, only to have to rush to this job. Same thing in the return. They can't wait to get out of there to get home, and so they drive like maniacs on the way back. Don't live in that lifestyle. You can choose to. Or you can work to better yourself. Well, Keith, I have to provide for my family. That's a very beautiful thing. Providing for our family doesn't only come through monetarily. It's providing. I am the provider of that which sustains my family unit. Some people have food and no happiness. Some people have inner fulfillment and no job. All right, it's 10 o'clock. Let me look at what's happening on this wall. Let me go to the event. Aiden, come on in. Come on in. You can bring that. You just bring it with you. Everyone, meet my 15-year-old son for those who have not. Come over here. This is Eden Sky. He's growing, isn't he?
Actually, I'm shrinking.
He's shrinking. What a great young man he is.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Show him what you got. He's living in a virtual world like we all are. All right. Good morning, son. I'm going to refresh. Oh, thank you, bro. I'm going to refresh this page and see if the event is started. Oh, there it is. One moment, y'all. I'm going to grab this link. Be patient.
Activities, we will have prayers, we will have song.
All right, y'all. I'm disappearing from the screen. I'll see you shortly. Leave it open if you don't mind. Enjoy it. Listen carefully.
A little bit about the Unity Church of Practical Christianity. I'll just call it Unity. And the collaboration we have with the local Viswayogi Foundation group. We do beyond this annual program, which we've been doing for 14 years now that Swamijee has been coming to the Memphis area. We have also collaborated with service projects. Those have included working with people who are experiencing homelessness in our community, as well as this year financially supporting sending funds to India for Swamiji's efforts to address the needs in the rural areas of India. We have also worked to provide school supplies for a local elementary school, as well as the Salvation Army's Purdue Center for Women and Children. At Christmas times, we have a large collaboration providing Christmas gifts for, again, the Purdue Center, as well as this past year, we were able to provide Christmas gifts for 13 families of indigenous population from South America who are here in the United States as refugees. We have enjoyed being under the grace of Swamiji, not only when he comes to the church here, but as well as all the other activities that we plan throughout our community. Now I want to turn the program over to Reverend Mickey Quinton, our new minister here at Unity Church of Practical Christianity, who will give us some opening remarks and an opening prayer, and then our MC for today will be Ravi Dasari, who will continue with the program. Just settle back and enjoy this hour of sacredness that we are participating in.
Namaste. My name is Reverend Mickey Quinton, and I'm honored to be sharing just briefly today and opening us in prayer. Reading from John's Gospel, chapter 17, verse 21. Jesus prayed that they may all be one, even as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they may also be one in us, that the world may believe that thou didst send me. And the glory which thou hast given me I have given to them, that they may be one, just as we are one. What a beautiful prayer of Jesus, reflecting our desire today to call attention to and emphasize our oneness, our connection with one another. Because boundaries are pretty much created by humanity, be they national boundaries, lines drawn on a map, or religious boundaries, racial, whatever they may be. These are not things that God has created, but things that have created by man. And it's not wrong for there to be differences. Differences are a blessing. Differences are wonderful. But in America today, there's an extreme emphasis on nationalism, which is of great concern to we that believe that we're a global community, that we're actually one people, one race, the human race. And so today we call emphasis to this beautiful fact of a global community, because the world is more than just the United States. The world is a global community. And so we're enriched by all the ingredients of humanity that we've been blessed with on earth. So join with me now. Let's take a breath and pray together. Great God, we thank you for your presence, and we know it is well-pleasing to you when we join our hearts together, our minds together, and bring this great emphasis on our unity as all of your children, all of your creation. For in you we live and move and have our being. And we are so thankful, and we acknowledge that today. And that as these words go forth from each and every speaker, that the power of Spirit would flow and bring blessing and strength and encouragement to every heart. We are so thankful to be part of this. We thank you, O great God, as we behold the Christ, the divinity, the God in each and every one of us. And we are thankful. Amen.
Om Sri Sai Ram Gurudeva Datta. I offer my humble salutations to Sri Viswayogi Viswamjee, an embodiment of divine love and peace. Swamiji's clarion call for universal integration and peace has been heard by millions of people around the world. They faithfully follow his advice to fill their hearts with love and minds with peace so that together they can serve their fellow human beings and protect the Mother Earth. The Unity Church of Practical Christianity has joined hands with Swamiji's Viswayogi Foundation for universal integrity and peace to spread his message of peace and love and unity all over the world. Swamiji has graciously agreed to join us today to convey his divine message. Swamiji. I invite Swamiji to convey his divine message.
I think he'll be joining. Just give 5 minutes. I think I'm just trying to reach Prem. Video. There's Swami. Swamiji is online. Namaskar.
God is one, God is one, God is one for everyone. God is one, God is one, God is one for everyone. God is here, God is there, God, God everywhere. God, God everywhere, God, God everywhere. God is Rama, God is Krishna, God is Jesus, God is Nanak, God is Rama, God is Krishna, God is Jesus, God is Nanak, God is Allah, God is Buddha, God is Amma, God is Baba, God is one, God is one, God is one for everyone. God is here, God is there, God, God everywhere. God, God everywhere. God, God everywhere. Dear divine souls, I am very happy to address you on this very auspicious occasion. I am US. Few minutes. Listen to me carefully. Opening your eyes, opening your mind, opening your heart. Unity is our strength. Humanity is our life. I have been telling, proclaiming for the last so many years Mother Earth is in great danger. Be ready. We have to safeguard the Mother Earth. So awake. I have given a slogan also, motto. Awake, arise, and unite for protecting the Mother Earth. This is our first and foremost duty of each and every person who is living on the earth in the world. Keeping away all the differences, time has come to unite and work for peace and health for all the people of the world. What is this condition? I am asking the whole human race, all the people on the earth, all the heads of the countries, all the heads of the religions. Did you see any time the situation now we are facing like this? No. What happened? What is happening? We can't fly from one country to another country. We can't move freely from one house to another house, one family to another family. In the town, in the county, in the state, in the country, in the world. So we have to share. How to share our love, affection. Now the Lord, the universal Lord, He is asking us, oh children, come on, unite. You think about the condition in the world. You think, oh scientists of the world, the greatest scientists of the world, the greatest leaders of the country, greatest countries of the world, richest people on the world, on the earth, in the world. Think, come on, let us unite. And first of all, we have to make the earth peaceful, powerful, healthy, cooperation and coordination, mixing and merging our minds and hearts. A day has come to think unitedly and to work unitedly for the safety of the Mother Earth and to make the world a abode of health and peace. You think, after going to your home, after going into your master bedroom, you think, opening your heart, you can realize it. I have been telling, a day should not come when we can't move on the roads, when we can't move from one country to another country. So it is not, every person is wanting peace and health and love. Every person on the world. But unitedly we have to try. This is the message which I want to give all of you, all, not only you, all the people, to all the people on the earth, in the world. A day has come. In the future, we should not allow any virus or any critical situation like this happen in the world, on the earth. So God has given life to us. God has given mind, knowledge, intelligence to us. Mind has given the infinite nature. Wow, beautiful nature. Nature is the form of God. God has given the five elements: soil, water, fire, air, and space. Prithvi, Apa, Tejo, Vayu, Akasha. God has given the life force, oxygen to us, water to us to satisfy our thirst. God has given the food. God has given everything. God has given this and that and everything to us for our safety moving of our life, leading up our life. But what are we? You. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If a problem comes before us, it is our first and foremost duty not to afraid, not to run away from the problem, not to destroy and confuse our mind. You have to think using our intelligence, using the intelligence of the intellectual people, great people of the world, scientists. So we have to try to find out the solution. For every question, listen to me carefully. For every question, there is an answer. There is an answer. For every problem, there is a solution. For every disease, there is a cure and medicine. We are suffering a lot now. I am asking you, all the people of the world, why are not able to find a solution for this problem? Medicine or vaccine? I like America very much. You, in America, people, the rurals also, think about 10 years progress and you prepare for that, for 10 years or 20 years. That means before facing a problem, you are thinking about that problem and you are trying to solve the problem from today itself. After 20 years, we are getting a problem. We are thinking and our vision, we are visioning. And we are trying to take away that problem after 20 years. That kind of vision should be necessary to make the world a abode of the peace. Let us, all the leaders of the country, heads of the country, all the greatest scientists of the world, all the richest people of the world, all the leaders of the religions, all religions, come, unite, and have a global summit like this. We are conducting global summit for peace and unity and peace. And US has to take an important role to make the world peaceful and healthy and powerful. USA is not a country. In my opinion, it is a mini world. All the people of the world, all the intellectuals, cream of the society, intellectuals of the world, every country, they came, they are coming and staying there, and unitedly they are using their intelligence and their efforts to make USA great, the greatest and strongest country in the world. So that must be an example. That must be an ideal to the people of all the countries of the world. Let us unite, all the countries. Let us unite, all the leaders of the country, heads of the country. Let us unite, all the leaders of the religion. All religions are good. All countries are good. All people are good. So why? I have been thinking a lot about this. 1 year nearly, from November. November is come. This is the September ending. October, November, 1 year. Yearly. In India, 6 months. No moving from house to house. No flights. Now flights are moving now today. Very rarely. So I pray the Lord, the universal Lord, to protect the human race, to protect the Mother Earth, all the people, save all the people. Oh Lord, oh Father, we have realized, forgive us for our faults. We unite, taking away all the differences, arguments, battles, fightings, anything. We will mix our minds and hearts and we will unitedly try to make the world abode of peace and health. We are promising with wholeheartedness and with a responsibility to unite and to make the world, the whole human race, healthy and peaceful. I am very happy to come online, to address you, to bless you. Through you, I am giving my message and I am blessing the whole human race. Ekam Satya Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. There is only one truth, only one God who is ruling over the universe. We may call it by any name. Guru ka Shakti bahut acha hai. Guru Jhan gives us strength. Vahaguru ji bol. Satyanam ji bol. Love thy neighbor as thyself, Jesus Christ proclaimed. If we love our neighbor as we love ourselves, no problem at all. We have to love. We have to spread love. We have to share. How can we share? First we have to gain the power and then we can share. As Shankaracharya, the Sanatana Dharma Arya Rishis, they declared, God is everywhere, everyone. Love each and every person, each and everything. You have to see the Lord in every atom of the universe. Buddha proclaimed non-violence and peace. Guru Nanak wanted each and every person to be strong enough to face the problems yourselves and to share and serve the nation, human race. So every religion, every preacher of the religion, every prophet of the religion, they declared only one thing: love, and service, peace. If there is no peace, we can't move on the roads, we can't move in the world at the happiness and peace. It is our first and foremost duty to fill our heart. Again I am telling, listen to me carefully. Fill your heart with the divine love. Fill your mind with peace and spread love and peace wherever you go. Spread love and peace. So it is our first and foremost duty. You are doing very good job, Mona, and the practical church. You are doing very good job. All the people, all the leaders of the different religions there. Last year, when I met all the heads of the religions there, I was very happy. I am very happy. We are all one. Let us unite. This is our family. The whole human race belongs to only one family. All the people belong to only one family. It is our first and foremost duty to save and safeguard our family, all the members of the family. If we think, if we try with wholeheartedness, no problem at all. We can overcome all the problems and we can make their abode of peace. Prasantinale. I wish and bless everyone to get victory in the life, to be safe. I am always telling you, I was with you, I am with you, and I will be with you, making you successful and happy. I am your mother, father, friend, advisor, navigator, scavenger, God, everything. Lastly, we have to promise the universal Lord to bless us all, to save from this critical situation, to save the whole human race. No doubt, everything will be fruitful. The problem will be solved. So unitedly, a day has come. It has also given us a lesson to the whole human race. So we have to increase immunity in our body. We have to increase the power in our body with the blessings of the universal Lord. And we have to make each and every one, each and every family, each and every house peaceful, powerful, healthy. I wish and bless each and every family, each and every person, each and every state, country, county, world to be peaceful, healthy, and successful, powerful. God is one, God is one, God is one for everyone. God is one, God is one, God is one for everyone. God is here, God is there, God, God everywhere. God, God everywhere, God, God everywhere. I once again bless you all. I am very happy. I am very, very, very happy. Dave, I bless you all. Sarve jana sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
बोलो श्री विश्वेश्वर महाराज की
जय.
Now I invite Mr. Sanjay Rao to lead the Unity Pledge.
Yeah, as I'm going to read the pledge. Can you all please unmute and repeat after me as I read the pledge? One we are.
One we are.
We are all one.
We are all one.
One family.
One family.
Only one family.
Only one family.
We are all only one family.
We are all only one
family.
I, you, he, she, this and that and all.
I, you,
she, this and that and all.
We are all universal family.
we are all universal
family.
Whatever the religion may be,
Whatever the religion may be,
whatever the race may be,
whatever the race may be,
whatever the nation may be,
whatever the nation
may be,
whatever the language may be,
whatever
what the language may be.
we are all human beings.
we are all
Human beings.
We are all human family.
we are all
Human family.
Let us unite in the name of humanity.
let us
Not the name of humanity.
Let us unite for peace and prosperity.
let us
Unite for peace and prosperity.
Let us unite for ourselves and for all.
let us unite
Unite for ourselves and for all.
Let us unite for our Mother Earth and the universe.
let us unite for our
Mother
Mother
and universe.
Unity makes us strong and peaceful.
Unity makes us strong and
Strong and
peaceful.
peaceful.
Unity brings us bliss and prosperity.
Unity
Brings bliss and prosperity.
If we unite, we can make miracles.
If we unite, we can make.
Miracles.
If we unite, we can throw away poverty.
If we unite, we can
We
throw
can
away poverty.
destroy poverty.
If we unite, we can make the earth a heaven.
If we unite, we can
Unite,
make the earth
unite
heaven.
the heaven.
If we unite, we can bring the Lord to the earth.
If we unite, we can bring the Lord.
Lord to the earth.
Unity is our strength.
Unity is our strength.
Humanity is our life.
Humanity
Is our life.
Unity is our strength.
Unity is our strength.
Humanity is our life.
Humanity is our life.
Unity is our strength.
Unity is our strength.
Humanity is our life.
Humanity is our life.
Dedicated to the divine lotus feet of His Holiness Bhagwan Sri Viswayogi Viswamjee by Rishi and Aprupa, son and daughter of Dr. Madhuri and Madhubaba from Seattle.
Now I invite Mr. Srinivas Eyunni to sing Nalo Deepam Veliginchu.
Thank you for joining me today. The rest of the event is important. You can find that at, let me get that link. If you're interested in watching the remainder of this presentation, the link is dropped now in this room. You can watch the full of it there or play it back. It's now been posted. I have a full day with my beautiful son, who I haven't seen in 2 weeks. I'm going to go unified peacefully with my boy. Thank you for joining me. We have been graced from the higher up. We have been cloaked with a divine garment. Just hearing the words is a lot. Being in the presence of that divine man is a lot. It's already unraveling things inside of you. Believe it. You're loved beyond measure. Did you catch the words he said? It's going to happen. The problems will be solved. Now, who and when and where is all dependent upon the persons choosing to be a part of that unfoldment of the problems being solved. There are two timelines moving about. Two consciousnesses figuring itself out. Not on the upper planes. That's already figured out. That's why there's no war in heaven. Don't let anyone ever kid you, telling you there's a war in heaven. There's no war in heaven. Heaven couldn't sustain itself. It was too busy fighting things. You got to get out of the fight to ever reach this level of latitude. And it's definitely an attitude shift that will enable us all to lift. But we have to sift through the monkey-minded stuff. Just simply believing in God is not enough. You are the living word, and you are the living prophecy. And you will profit most from it is when you raise your worth, your appreciation, value. And as you appreciate, your value of how you feel about yourself and the world around you will simply pay off. And you can bank on that. I'm going to go hang out with my beautiful son. I love you.